That's a dubious honor, you know that.
I'll take it. And Bruce has written the liner notes for Bobby Scott's album. That's a rare thing to do for a CBS president, because he believes in him. Now, can you tell us why you chose Bobby Scott to, the honor of writing his liner notes?
Well, Bobby, as far as I'm concerned, is possibly the most brilliant. This is a big statement, I know, but he's possibly the most brilliant American artist that we have. And I've been listening and watching Bobby since I was maybe 15. He made his very first album when he was 14. He's written many magnificent songs. He has a vocal quality unlike that of any other artist that I can think of. He's recognized in the musical community by his peers as being a genius. Possibly the American public hasn't yet caught up. And one of the things that I really wanted to do, I guess, when I was given the job that I now have, is to very selectively sign a few artists that perhaps I felt and other people felt had something very unique and very important to say. And Bobby was the very first one on that list. I feel very close to him. He's a man of many, many talents. There's probably not another musician who can do all the things that Bobby does as well as Bobby does them. He's an arranger, he's a composer, he's a pianist, in fact a multifaceted player. He's a singer with a very unique sound to his voice, a very unique feel to his music. He's just a very rare, I said this in the liner notes, but I'll repeat it here, he's a very rare American musical treasure, and I'm very, very proud to have an album by Bobby on Columbia Records, and there'll be many more. And I think that perhaps after tonight, the American public will recognize one of the really gifted and really giant musical artists on the scene today and embrace him as his peers in the musical world have.
You put it very well. And now I just want to see him. We have the record is beautiful.
Well.
And now to see him tonight will be really exciting.
Well, you'll hear it all when you see Bobby perform, I'm sure.
Okay. Thank you so much. Snyder is Vice President of National Accounts Marketing at Columbia. And we found Bobby Scott here after his fantastic performance, and Stan's going to ask him a few questions. Bobby?
Bobby.
Bobby?
Can we get by? Montero out of the way. Excuse me.
Okay.
Bobby, I go back a long way listening to your music, man. A little club in New Haven, Connecticut about 18, 20 years ago called McDrift's.
Right.
Now, what have you been doing all these years?
Well, I've been playing a lot of music in measure, not in clubs. I've been writing mainly, producing people, arranging, sometimes conducting.
You've done some movies?
Movie scores, but writing a lot of songs, you know, things like Ian Ebby's my brother, you know, Taste of Honey, Listen Lonely Girl, many things.
Some classical
also, yes, much serious music. Yes, 3 symphonies, 2 operas, 60 chamber works, you know.
This is a silent passion of yours that the public isn't really aware of.
In America, I deem that Americans are different. They can write serious music, and they also, because we lead the world in all of our popular music has won the world, that we can enjoy that also, and we can do it and do the other things also.
Bobby, you listen to the radio, and you listen to a lot of contemporary music, rock and roll. Do you think that your music has an entry into today's popular music?
Certainly.
For what
Not
reason?
only that, but, well, I'm here. And I enjoy a lot of what's going on today. I put together the Young Bloods. I gave Jesse Colin Young his name.
You did? Tell me about that.
Well, I found him as a young boy, and I put him on a label. I helped him work with the group. I moved him label to label.
Since you discovered it.
I did Aretha Franklin. I produced her when I was an A&R man, an executive and a producer at Columbia. That's years before.
Right.
I worked at Motown. I worked with Marvin Gaye, Martha Reeves. No, I think our popular music is in measure as important as our serious music.
How did Aretha feel dealing with a white A&R man at Columbia Records 10 years ago?
No, she was fine with me. Excellent. The only problem we had was that in measure, I don't think America was ready for her yet. It just so happens that they got ready maybe a year later.
With Jerry Wexler's help.
No, but they just got ready later.
Right.
It wasn't like we weren't trying. We were trying. However, that's the way the cookie crumbles, so to speak.
What are your immediate plans behind this record, this brilliant record?
To get a band together and a whole act together. In other words, I'll get dancers, everybody, singers, stand up and perform. I'm going to tour the world.
You mean to tell me a guy who spends so much time privately writing music, classical music,
I'm going to tour the world.
You're going to get out and...
right, tour the world.
In front of the public at large?
Everybody.
I love it.
Tour the world. And I'm looking forward to meeting everybody. Everybody I can meet. I want my hand to fall off like a politician's does.
Well, I tell you, we at Columbia Records, CBS Records, if you will, are involved on a daily basis with many, many artists. None is more brilliant and talented or our real
I am
friend
committed,
is you,
and that's it. I'm going to be out there to see everybody, as many as I can see.
Well, thank you for being with us. You're our treasure, my man.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.